Hey everybody, Mark with the Art of Thrift here today. I'm going to sit here and talk to you just a moment about my thrift store rant, which is what I'm going to call it. The big boys. We all know who they are, and I'm not going to goodwill mention any names, but these places, don't forget, are big business, huge business. Now, I'm not saying don't shop them. We need to shop them. We need to start redistributing all of this merchandise and stuff that we get rid of because we keep manufacturing more and more and piling it in from China and the dollar stores. I'm guilty. I'm guilty as charged. I do the same thing. But I did want to bring up a couple of things, especially at the big box retail thrift stores. Your Goodwills, your Salvation Armies, few numbers and all that. First of all, when they were first invented more than 100 years ago plus, they were there to help the poor, to teach people that didn't know things a vocation. A lot of that's gone by the wayside. But they do still employ a lot of people that some would deem unemployable, some people with handicaps, and this is an awesome thing. Where it's not so awesome is when you think about the fact that Goodwill itself is a $4.8 billion industry annually. The CEO makes $2.3 million annually, and you can Google this if you want to. And a lot of times, many of the employees, and there's a big percentage of those, are paid under minimum wage. All right, every system needs to be fixed. We get that. You can start to the top of the government if you want to. But this is what it is. So don't feel guilty when sometimes they badger you into, do you want to donate $1 to this cause? Do you want to donate $1 for this fund? Do you want to round up the penny? Okay, that one I do half the time, but don't. Remember this, every item in that store has been donated. They have no merchandise overhead. They make 100% profit on their items. Now, granted, they have a light bill and there is some sort of rent involved where they're at and stuff like that. Some of the malls around here are becoming anchor stores for the thrift stores and all that. But you know what? You don't have to feel guilty if you don't want to donate that stuff to these people. And to reiterate, I'm not saying don't shop those, but do start finding the thrift stores that are the mom and pop ones. They're struggling. They're hoping that somebody will come and donate their stuff when all they think about is Goodwill or Salvation Army. Take it to the smaller guys. They need your help. They went in business. They do pay taxes. They are not tax exempt. They do have to, which tax exempt on the big ones, of course, that savings does go to you and trickle down. But still, they're tax exempt. They're not even paying that. So help out the mom and pops. They really, really need it. And try to get away from some of these big box stores. Being thrifty is even so much as going and shopping the little mom and pop gift stores in your small villages. Forget the big box guys. They're not going to go anywhere. So if they lose a little business, oh well, they'll be okay. But anyway, some of their items, are usually, let's get to the price points. We went shopping today, my camera dude and I, and there was a screen, an Asian Chinese screen, mid-century. You could tell from a lot of the oxidization on the hinges and stuff like that. Beautiful. It was made out of black lacquer, 4 panels, soapstone raised designs of Chinese women from another era, sitting under a bird that's in a tree or by a lantern and all that. And we called a friend of ours that we know that collects a lot of this stuff, loves this stuff. Well, they hightailed it right over there and they bought it. $249.99, no tax. So to the penny. And that's a big ticket item at a thrift store. By tomorrow, this item would have gone 25% off. It had some damage. But Goodwill will not budge. You could take the chance, leave it there overnight. Big ticket item, probably would have been there. But our friends were uncomfortable, so they went ahead and took it. But they could have afforded to do that. So while they're not the enemy, they are a bit of a pain in the butt. So spread the love. Go to the mom and pops. Check them out. But always support any thrift store because they still do good in the community. So maybe this was only half a rant. But remember, don't feel bullied into giving an extra $1. They got the money. They don't need it. They don't even need that penny. Sometimes I do that just because it's easier when I do my bank statement. But that's it. So this is Mark at The Art of Thrift. Please subscribe if you're enjoying any of these. There's going to be a lot more to come. We're going to all sorts of different places with the camera and showing things around here in Southern California. We've got the town of Orange coming up, which is near Anaheim, where Disneyland is. We are going over to a cute little village called Redlands, where there's a great antique mall as well as thrift stores, huge thrift store. So we got a lot of fun coming up. There's another Halloween event happening August 21st of this year, 2021. Then there's another one in September, and then there's going to be a big Halloween event at Halloween. So lots of stuff. We're planning on more crafts, more decorating ideas, more thrifting, what we can find, especially as it starts coming into the stores. There's already Halloween trickling into the thrift stores, as well as your Michaels and your Hobby Lobbies, etc. So let's get out there and start making pretty things and making our world pretty. Talk to you soon. Thanks. See you next video.